All right, well, welcome to all of our parents and guests who came in today. Generally, this is not my job, but Mr. Knorr is out sick this week. He is the one who is here usually, but as he told me when he was going to be out sick, the next best thing as principal would be Mrs. Neller. Generally, he has a nice speech and presentation and everything set and ready to go, so I'll just do the best I can. Welcome to all of you, and get ready to hear about 14 excellent students, amongst many, many more as well. So the way this works is the students did not know or do not know that they were elected unless you told them, the parents told them. So they're finding out now, and if they see mom or dad or somebody that is related to them sitting here, they probably have figured it out. If they haven't, we got to worry about that. So we'll get started, and instead of Mr. Knorr reading them all, we're just going to read our individual class student nominees for the award and explain a little bit about why we elected them. And they're going to come down, and they're going to stand down here, all 14 of them with their teachers. And then at the end we do a picture, and if you are walking into the 6th grade atrium ever, you will see a plaque in which the current students of excellence are posted. Their pictures are there. We already had a presentation or ceremony a couple months ago. We will take those pictures down and put up the new pictures. And then at the end of the year, there'll be a gigantic plaque recognizing all of the 2014-2015 students of excellence in 6th grade that will stay near the entrance of the atrium for eternity. So that will go on and on. So they will be, if your child has been selected, they will always be recognized as a student of excellence. So, with no further ado, I'll begin.
Sorry, I was listening to you. I'm just trying to organize.
Okay. We are going to start with, we have 5 categories, so as we get to each category, parents, the kids know these categories, you'll hear about them, and we'll start with top role model.
Okay.
Top role model. And I will begin with my student, and then what we'll do is we'll read the reasonings, and then that student will come down after we're all done reading. Does that make sense? Sound good? All right, so I will start with my top role model. I nominated Ben Casey as a top role model from our classroom. So Ben, you can stay right there. There is a joke to start off, so I'd appreciate some laughter after I read the first 2 sentences. Ben recently moved to Minnesota from Texas and was found frozen solid on a 40-degree day in late October on the playground next to the swings. Did you catch the 40-degree day? With the exception of staying thawed on warm fall days, as we Minnesotans call 40-degree days in the fall, Ben has fit in marvelously with his peers. He's always on task, always is willing to help out, is extremely polite, and can be caught always doing the right thing. Ben's constant positive attitude and clean-cut approach to life is refreshing and very inspiring to his classmates. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Right? Okay. All right. I'm not reading my name till the end. Should I read it first or?
Do whatever you want.
Okay. Because I think it's kind of fun to guess. Okay. I said this person, strong academically, hard worker, never whines or complains, always has a smile on her face, always kind to others. I could go on and on and on. This student always makes me so proud. Kamari Rogers.
All right, my top role model. This person's had a really good start to the school year. She's very determined to turn in quality projects. For example, several kids looked at her multiple intelligence project as an example to help guide their research. She's very willing to help with any extra activities or projects in the classroom. She is a very, very excellent student, Maddie Esau.
All right, our next category is titled Helpful Peer. And I'm going to start with my helpful peer who happens to be absent today. So we're still going to honor her and recognize her and go through this. And then we do have a representation of this student. So Linnea, could you hold up the monkey, please? Because we do need to get a picture. That was the closest I could come. Well, she needs to be represented somehow.
A monkey?
She would appreciate it. So this is Olivia Ross. This is the only stuffed animal I have. Olivia is an extremely valuable asset to Mr. Pottinger when students are missing. She has spent a lot of class time helping catch up absent students who have been missing from her science group, her math table, or her homeroom group. And if you are with Olivia, you could probably attest to that she does a great job of helping you catch up if you've been gone. I chose Olivia to catch up these students as I know she listens to the directions, follows the directions, and completely understands the expectations of the classroom. Olivia is a classmate that others want to be in their group because she makes people around her better. There is nobody as helpful as Olivia Ross. When we do the picture, the reason we needed something is we're doing the picture and we need her in the picture somehow.
Can you do it for eternity?
The picture, by the way, the picture doesn't say for eternity, it's just your name on a plaque. That's eternity.
Okay, for so the next 2 months, there's a monkey for Olivia.
That was a great idea.
Can we find a picture and put like in a popsicle stick?
Sure, we'll find. Forget the monkey idea. Just trying to.
I don't know, like a teddy bear would be nice, or a giraffe.
We should put a pull on Schoolage and see what the kids think. Monkey or
Photoshop.
Photoshop, yeah.
All right, sorry, Mr. Podger, not that I'm questioning your.
Oh, but you are.
All right, my helpful peer. This student is always, I put that in big letters, underlined it, okay. This student is always kind and helpful all of the time to everyone. If my daughter were a 6th grader, I totally want her to be friends with this student. As a teacher, I can always count on her to be kind and helpful to others without asking. Lauren.
My helpful peer is just like Mr. Pottinger's. We've been gone a lot with writing curriculum, and so this student has been a leader in the classroom, especially when we're gone helping the substitute. I think that's kind of a sign of a leader when we're gone to help the substitute and other kids in the classroom. He's had a great year. It is Tate DePage.
All right, we're going to move on to our third of 5, and the next award is called the Hard Worker Award. So the Hard Worker Award, I'm going to start with my student nomination for my homeroom class. And by the way, I don't know if I said this, but all of the nominations are from each of our homerooms, even though, like, Tate, for example, is in 2 of the 3 classes that I teach, so he spends probably more time than Mr. Walker, but we just chose homeroom students, but it applies to all classes. So here we go. Hard Worker Award. I'm going to try to do this one without saying it until the end. Because Mr. Norris is supposed to be reading this. So. Okay, this person is a hard worker, and it is evident in everything he or she does. He or she, thank you. He or she is an excellent student who turns in top-notch work. He or she's status as an elite gymnast that requires hours of training per day could be an excuse for her schoolwork to slack. That might have been the giveaway. As you might have guessed, this isn't ever the case with he or she. Her dedication as a student, friend, peer, daughter, sister, and I know this because I had her brother in class, or he or she's brother in class, and gymnast, on top of all of their other responsibilities, all of the other responsibilities she has, makes her an obvious choice as a hard-working student of excellence. Linnea
All right, my Hard Worker Award. This person continues to want to do her best each and every day. Her great attitude, smile, and determination will take her very far. I really appreciate the drive that she has to do her very best each and every day. Sydney Condit.
Mr. Walker, I didn't notice your sweater. That's weird. Same as mine. Do you want to know how many students came in this morning and pointed that out to us? Probably 9.
What a coincidence.
Wow. Hey, Mr. Pottinger, do you know you're wearing the same sweater as Mr. Walker? What? Next is Outstanding Leader. The Outstanding Leader Award to the next 3. I'll start with mine. Again, I'll try to do this without saying this person's name. This person was recently placed in a leadership role as this person was asked to serve on the school climate committee on behalf of her classmates in Mr. Pottinger's room. There'd only be one person chosen, so. This person, I'll just say Cleo. Cleo is a trusted student who leads by example. When I am out of the classroom, I know I can rely on Cleo to be a leader and do what is right. She always is listed as a leader on my sub-plans when I have guest teachers in the room so that she can help them with questions or if they need help, again, when I'm out of the classroom. So Cleo Robbins.
All right, I gotta try and hide that thing. Okay, because I wrote a lot. We truly cannot go anywhere without the student who lead us. One day, without him, our class fell apart. While walking down the hall, half our class was nearly to art while the rest of us were still in the atrium. Also, we were cutting off other lines of classes while walking in the hall. I had to stop the class many times to get back in line. The whole class agreed. We need this student to take the lead of our class in order to get to where we are going in an orderly fashion. He is our outstanding line leader, Alan.
All right, my outstanding leader. Although this person is very quiet, she always strives to turn in quality work. It is with this great quietness and determination and her very hard work ethic that will make this person a highly successful student. Abby Merrick.
All right, our last award is titled the Creative Thinker Award. My student has proven that she is able to think outside of the box and provide answers that make her peers think twice about their very own answers. This skill is especially evident during small group discussions in social studies and on her kid blog posts. Noelle's critical thinking ability is second to none.
This young lady never ceases to amaze me. She works so hard and always finds a way to solve any and all problems. Quitting is never an option. She was the only one in my morning math class to tackle a more challenging assignment. And not only did she tackle it, she aced it. Sierra.
And the last award, Creative Thinker from Mr. Walker's group. This person has not only been working very hard to get excellent grades, she's been turning in quality projects. For example, she turned in a writing project that was second to none. I also appreciated her willingness to help with any project in the classroom. She definitely helps me out a lot. Sophie Foster.
All right. Quality. Before we go to today, to all the new honorees, stop please. We have added a new element to the program this time around, in which we are going to grade you on your, I think it's a state standard, on your impromptu speaking ability, which means you need to come up and give a brief 3 to 5 minute speech. I'm just kidding. Thank you to all the parents. Thank you to all of the guests who came today. And congratulations again to all of you. Before we go, Mr. Raghi, you guys especially, are all of you guys, Mr. Raghi, we need vertical pictures as the frame is a vertical frame. Per group, vertical pictures. So you guys are going to stay behind. And Mr. Walker and Mrs. Miller are going to stay back for questions from parents, and I will take the rest of the kids. No questions. Okay, thank you for coming. Have a great day, and congratulations again.